Hello YouTube. Just wanted to bring something to you guys. This is an '04 Malibu Maxx with a 3.5 V6, and I had to recently replace the cooling fan, and which required me to take the radiator out and stuff like that. Now on YouTube I found some videos for '03 and older and '06 and newer, but I couldn't find anything on '04 Malibu Maxes or Malibus in general. And I know why. I've done a ton of work over my life, and I've learned a lot about auto mechanics in general. I keep a lot of my old cars running. But I wanted to bring this to you all so the novice mechanic could be trying to decide whether they want to take on this challenge or not. Under normal circumstances, you know, you should be able to come in here, remove a few things, get access to the cooling fan that's way down in there. The '04 Malibu Maxx is not that beast. It is actually a completely different monster when it comes to trying to get access to the fan or the radiator. I'll show you some basic stuff, and not a complete tutorial, but I want to show you the stuff involved with getting that out or in and replaced, just so you can have a better understanding and give you the opportunity to decide whether you actually want to do this or not. Because trust me, I never want to do it again. I think I'll pay the $700, $800 to get it done by a mechanic. Anyhow, let's start. You'll be removing this. All of your plastic stuff has to be detached. You take out your headlights on both sides. Your headlights, of course, will have your wire harnesses, so you'll detach any wire harnesses. You will have to unplug all these little body plugs. Up in here, up in this here area, you have 3 different bolts. You'll undo those. Those just need to be loosened, the 2, and then you got one that does take all the way out. You have more up here, the same kind of thing. It basically holds your whole entire front bumper on. You've got some little mini screws. I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're little. There's like 3 or 4 little mini screws up in here. You'll take those out. There's some more body plugs in there that you have to take out. Same process on this side. You got these little plugs you remove. Give you some access to the bolts that's up in here. So in a sense, and pardon my messy garage, it's just out of control, so we won't worry about that. In a sense, this whole entire front end comes off. One thing I did not try to detach the motor mount to possibly raise or lower the engine to create more clearance, but I still don't see how that would have helped getting access to some of this front stuff. So if you do have a way that did not equal or did not match my way of doing it, I beg of you to post some comments to help the folks out there that are faced with this challenge. So anyhow, needless to say, basically when it was all said and done, I'll post a picture in this here video as to how far down I had to get this thing. You know, even your hood latch has to come out, because all of this crap has to be removed. The radiator has cooling lines coming from the transmission. To detach those cooling lines, you got little clips similar to this right here. Now, you will want to have like 4,000 of these clips available, because you'll lose about 2,000 before you actually figure out what the heck you're doing. On those lines also should be O-rings. When you pull those lines off and out, it's a good chance you're going to lose those O-rings. They'll fling off into GM Engineeringville somewhere, and you will never find them. So you better have you some replacement ones, and you probably need about 18 of those things too for 2 lines, because you'll lose the first 16. The final 2 you'll be able to get it all synced back in and put back together. I literally hate this car at this point. In a nutshell, you have a couple bolts up here that's holding your radiator in place. You take those little parts off. You take your clamps off your hoses. Standard stuff there. Once you get down into all that, standard stuff even with the cooling fan. The cooling fan has these little like I don't know, ears, I guess. They pop down into their holding places. You have to use something to kind of pry those apart to even get it loose, to get it separated. I would assume the same scenario has to happen if you're getting to the air conditioner condenser coil thingy, the part that goes up here. Anyhow, so if you're a novice mechanic and changing the oil or changing spark plugs on a car frightens you, I strongly recommend that you go ahead and pay the $700, $800. I can't imagine they would be doing all this here for a couple $100, because the radiator and the fan itself is going to be $300 to $400 for the parts, unless you're buying it off eBay or something. You can get them a lot cheaper there, but boy, the quality, I don't know what you're getting there. But anyhow, I hope this helps you make a decision whether or not you want to actually do this particular DIY job. Again, if you're a novice, I recommend having it done. If you know your way around a car real well, you have an understanding of what it takes to detach all this, deal with all these little push plugs, screw plugs. If you get all that, no problem. It just take your Saturday up and strip your car down and get on it. You'll save yourself a lot of money. But if you got the money to play with, have it done. Hope this here helps you make that decision. If you do it, good luck. And yep, I think that's about it. Hope I haven't left anything out, but I'm sure there is. This wasn't meant to be a complete tutorial, but just to give you an understanding. Have a good day. Bye.